2, a blast from the past.
How's it going? I'm Bibulus.
And, you know, we're here to show you some of the Ancient One's teachings of this game.
Yes.
Good lord, the high-level players that are here. We got JPC, we got Esam, we got you. Look at him, the man so humble sitting here behind the desk.
You are too kind.
We got some new faces. We got
Yes.
NashFan, got John Nitty. You know.
Dude, NashFan. I didn't even know NashFan played so.
Yeah,
Dude, like
you know,
that.
Dallas, you know, they have some hidden gems there. They always, you know,
Yeah.
send whoever's ready to come in.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's playing some really strong Zhanghua, as he was in 6 as
Dude.
well. But
Yeah, Zhanghua's really strong in this version.
Oh,
we are
yeah.
currently playing Soul Calibur 2 arcade version. I don't know.
Exactly.
Why don't I know? Specifically me. I played all of the arcade versions that were released around the country. This is none of them.
Exactly.
There were 2 major arcade releases. There was version A and version D. And between those, some things like got definitely toned down.
Right.
For example, Cassandra had an infinite god. Alright? In this version, Cassandra, no infinite. And then they added certain things, like Nightmare God, he got a cancel on a 6B, so you can do 6B in a low stance. That's in the game. That was not an arcade version A, but it's in version D.
And another thing too, Zhanghua launching at tip with her 2-2B.
Oh, I don't wanna talk about that.
The playful slice launching from so far away. Of course, you know, that character, for those who are unaware, Zhanghua, very strong character to put it lightly.
Yeah, the first 2 pools, all X.
Oh man.
At least the qualifiers out of the first 2 pools.
When you play this game, you better be ready to fight that Chinese warrior princess.
Yeah.
She is so good. And of course, you know,
Kinda
there are
good.
other characters in the game that are pretty strong too, I hear.
Oh,
You know,
hell yeah.
Nightmare, Ivy,
Yep.
Sandra's very strong, Mitsurugi,
The
Bolo.
ones we'll be seeing today, no one in the crowd is listening. Are we on the PA? Okay. We're not on the PA, thank God. Okay. So, Nidhi's talking about busting out a pocket Mitsu. I'm debating if I should play an alternate pick. I was actually going to throw a game at Charade until I realized I don't know the version we're on.
That'd be interesting, actually.
It's like Raphael, the 2-3-6 A+B doesn't guard break, and that's
Right,
like
yeah.
the linchpin of my Raph play. It's
And
literally
that's-
like whiff punish, mediocre damage, but 50-50 vortex land,
And
it
it's
does with the
really,
vortex, so.
really strong for getting in on certain characters optimistically, you know, pressuring them at mid-range. And, you know, for those unaware, you know, in Soul Calibur 2, there's a thing called step guard, where, you know, when you're walking, you can just hit guard, and
Yes,
you will block.
yes.
So horizontals, not as strong as you'd want them to be, but you still have to use them to space your opponent out, get some frame
Yeah,
advantage.
what you
hope-
still have to do is make sure you
Yeah.
don't whiff.
Exactly. You never want to whiff your verticals, because then you'll die. So, you know.
Yeah, because everybody's sidestepping all the time,
Yeah.
and that made me half jump out of my chair.
Yeah, that was a bit of an audio issue. You know, we're here now. Hopefully, no worries. You saw the way NashFan jumped out of his seat there.
Yeah. I was too busy doing the same thing.
And Jimmy almost had a heart attack there at 40.
Hey, listen. Whoa, that's a little loud.
Oh man. Okay.
I like the sound.
Yeah, we're getting a little bit of the audio flowing in here.
Yes.
And of course,
Oh, we
you
have a
know,
good
when
flow
you're
now.
playing this game, you have to be in arcade mode. Get that new challenger vibe going. Keep it classy.
Yeah.
And it looks like we're going to be floating over Zhanghua. And
Going
it looks like,
into our first Zhanghua mirror of the day.
And of course, you know, X is. Whew,
Maxi?
she gives.
Please
it
play
to me.
Maxi.
I don't know if we're going
Please
to
play
get
Maxi.
That'd be interesting.
Please play Maxi.
How do you think that matchup would go for Maxi versus Zhanghua, though?
Maxi versus Zhanghua, it's a tough one. You gotta be really lame.
Yeah,
You
naturally.
gotta be really lame. And especially in this version, it's tough. Because, like, 2-2B, so the tip launch really changes things.
Right. It's
Because,
basically
like-
so much more important.
Yeah, but it's one of those things you have. It sidesteps. It has a lot of sideways motion to it.
Right.
So you kind of have to wind up a big button to be able to get coverage.
Oh, yeah, naturally.
So when it doesn't tip launch, you can take some risks
Oh, yeah.
at that questionable range. Like, you know, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. You have a chance to take that risk and not get murdered.
Right, exactly. And it looks like they're just getting a button check in. It looks like.
Yup.
And that's fine, you know, you got to get it in there. And of course, walking over to the ring edge there to jump off, making sure his buttons work properly.
Okay.
You know, the classic arcade way to do it, of course. But, you know,
Yeah.
the thing that's so stunning about Soul Calibur 2, especially when the time that it came out, look at these visuals. It looks so clean and polished for the time, right?
Dude,
Man, what an era that must have
look
been.
at those pixels, man.
They've aged quite well.
Yeah.
And you know, the good thing too is you get all that classic soundtrack. Guided by Wind, what a good song to have here.
Dude, I'm biased when it comes to the soundtrack, but I love it.
Are you a Raise Thy Sword fan?
I am in anything on this soundtrack.
Okay, that's fair.
Like,
Dude, the moment the soundtrack came to 6, though, I immediately started swapping everything to 2s. It was pretty great.
I think I have to do that. Yeah. All right, let's go. We got Jimmy versus NashFan. Jimmy, a really old player out of Madison, Wisconsin.
And Jimmy on the red there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Jimmy in the red trunks, NashFan in the blue.
Look at the 2-2-Bs were already coming out. That whiff. Ooh,
Yep.
4-4-B.
Yeah, it's not in the range to punish, but it's a -12.
That's going to be a launch. Good Oki.
Or actually, no, it's 11.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Good punishment. Nice launch
Great
again.
attack.
Goes for the Oki.
Ooh, dropped the combo. Oh, no rising kick.
Nice AA to finish off that round. Jimmy showing his age.
Yeah.
Understanding how to punish everything with an AA.
Yes.
Crawl before you can walk, right?
Yes. Yeah, NashFan didn't punish the 3A with rising kick. That's one of the few brainless punishes to that move in the game.
Yeah.
Because she can mix up a follow-up kick and knock. The follow-up kick's high.
And, Jimmy on the barrage there, hitting NashFan with just about everything. NashFan not blocking.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Near the ring edge. A little bit dangerous. 2-2-B.
Ooh.
Gotta be
50-50.
careful.
Oh, he's not pressing it.
Oh, my goodness.
He's not pressing his luck.
Oh, nice 6-6K there. Look at that spacing from Jimmy. Just in range for the 6-6K to hit there.
People are going to hate me. People are going to hate me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Nice
with
wall
this.
rising B there. And NashFan was talking about that earlier. He really likes showing wall rising B in this game. Kind of reminds him of 6 and later earlier games and whatnot.
Oh my God!
My goodness.
OG combos. I like the air control.
Right?
I like the air control. If you don't go over the shoulder, she gets pretty good wake up out of that setup.
Ooh, and nice patience there from NashFan, not falling for the crybaby. AAB to clutch it out. Good stuff. The young will prevail.
Yeah. I'm happy he's putting up a fight. First couple of rounds looking kind of questionable for him. But yeah, see, you go over the shoulder and you can make the distance.
Exactly.
Because if you try and go away, she chases you down.
The playful slice is coming out whiffing from both of them for a second there. Uh-oh, nice pressure. Ooh, good stance mix up.
Clash.
Ooh, some dangerous to the edge there. Nice playful slice again. Whiffing in his face.
Oh, man. Oh, late.
Jimmy getting a little antsy, whiffing his buttons.
Oh, God. NashFan doesn't know ace plus on block.
But still, clutches it out, though. Nice BB to end that there. This has been a good set so far, and, AA coming out. Good pressure.
Old school versus new school. Let's do it.
Oh, nice pokes, though, from Jimmy on the offensive here. 3B. AB, counter hit confirmed.
Yeah,
Nice.
good pickups here.
Oh, but the waterfall. Nice damage. And just like that.
Yo, Jimmy.
Nice stuff from Jimmy.
Hell yeah.
The old, definitely not inexperienced NashFan picking up a few tricks in that match too. AAB confirmed, definitely saw him be a little bit more aggressive with that.
Yeah.
God, man, what a
Jimmy's
game.
been around forever.
Mm-hmm. And
he literally eliminated me from my first Chicago tournament ever. It's like 2003.
Jeez.
Maybe 2004, I don't know exactly. It's
and
hard
here,
to know anymore.
And here you are, 2019, commentating, watching Jimmy, waiting for your own match, of course.
Yeah, well, at this point, at least I put some L's on his ass.
Oh, nice pickup there on the wall rising K.
Oh, okay, we got the stand-A pressure.
Uh-huh. Nice stuff, spinning, and, ooh, nice pressure whip.
Oh, no, you got 3D there.
Oh, just staring each other in the face. AA's coming out. Nice 4-4K.
No, it's 9K.
9K in this game, that's right, yeah.
And you got that!
Ooh,
9KB!
Nice stuff, nice
Don't
stuff.
forget about.
Ooh, AAB coming out.
Oh, no air control.
Yeah, that was a little bit strange. Maybe, the second hit.
Oh, the back turn just free roll 6K, let's go.
Ooh, nice stance switches. Ooh, it's hot. Oh, big whip, but no punish.
Okay.
NashFan.
Yeah.
A little bit of a scare there for him.
So if you guys saw the weird low kick that he did there, if you do a move where your character turns around like that one, you can do a just frame input afterwards and get back turn attacks if you so choose.
And it's also very important for characters like Cervantes as well.
Yes.
Very, very important just for him to not mess up there.
Yeah, his back turn A plus B is ridiculous.
So good. Oh, but going back to this match here, nice wall rising kick, Jimmy. Ooh, full crouch Jimmy coming out. Look at the pressure. Jimmy's just in his head.
Whoa!
But this match could go either way. Zhonghua still a very dangerous character. Nice 2A. 2A's again.
That's not it.
No confirm though from Jimmy.
Nice. Oh my God!
The spaghetti hands.
That's why you do 9K. Or 8K.
AA keeping him at range. Nice 3AK. Good stuff from Jimmy. NashFan catching with 6 8. Oh, gets caught out of the run. Nice trade there.
Okay. They stopped waiting around like there was a BBB.
Yeah, right. And you can see it in their movement too. They're very, very, careful about how they approach that. But Jimmy, nice mix up there. You saw the subtle sidestep right before he goes in.
Yeah.
Just great movement and pacing. Nice BB. Nice 2K to keep him at bay. Ooh, careful. Don't be twitch ducking in this game. It might get launched. Tries to go for the throw. Very, very rare of them to actually start throwing out throws now. Nice pressure.
Ooh, man, nice pokes.
God, good pokes from Jimmy.
Go.
Good launch. Oh, OG comes.
That was a read and a half.
Ooh, nice launcher again. Oh my God! Oh, whiffing right in front of his face. Uh-oh. A bit dangerous. Watch your ring possession, NashFan. Oh, no punishment from Jimmy, but they clutches out anyway.
That whiff right there is why I was saying that you kind of have to wind up a big button to punish that.
Exactly. You got to be extremely careful.
A ton of movements. You got to get something with reach and horizontal coverage.
Oh, yeah.
Those are not typically fast buttons.
Exactly. And Jean-Hua, it's such a... There's a lot of finesse to the character. You have to be spaced out properly. You have to just be able to clutch out certain punches, especially in the mirror. She's very hard to deal with in the first place. So imagine fighting the mirror for your own character, having to punish her AABs, her 3Bs, all that stuff.
Oh, I'm very familiar with that.
Oh, yeah.
That used to be break weeklies.
Very, very, very tight punishment there, of course. Oh my God, nice pressure. Yeah, that's it. Wow. Jimmy very aware. You can see him. He warmed up really, really well in those first 2 rounds. Those first 2 games earlier. Oh, nice AA, keeping him at bay. Ooh, 6-6-8 coming out. Stabbing in the face.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, nice 3B at max range, but still gets hit moving backwards. NashFan just not blocking on his way up there.
Down, 3B.
Ooh, 2-2B again, and that's it. Man, Jean-Hua, what a character. But of course, oh, not a GI. Nothing from NashFan, though. Not falling for the bait. Jimmy still pressuring him near that wall. Backs off a little. AA. Ooh. Dangerous 4A's coming up. Ooh.
No, it's 2-2-8 plus B.
2-2-8 in this game, that's right.
Yeah, no, 2-2-8 plus B is ridiculous in other matchups.
So many
it gives her horizontal range at that range where if they're hanging out just outside your AAB or B range, you're just like, no. Highs. Highs.
But, jimmypikachuchoi, JPC himself.
Okay. I'm going to try and be not X.
You got this.
Alright.
You'll be alright.
Good luck.
Alright, good luck, Babyless.